game of the Club World Cup campaign for us so far is right around the corner. The knockout stages of the tournament have arrived. Every single game needs to be treated like a final. There's no room for error. There's no time for mistakes. It's do or die, win or go home. And you already know, the expectations for me with this tournament is that we win it. The best way to start Xabi Alonso's era as Real Madrid's manager is securing this Club World Cup. I want this badge on my kit for the next 4 years. I want to be the first team that wins this tournament with this new version, with the rebrand, because it's going to be a very big trophy moving forward. And now Real Madrid have a chance to go on a run. We've been building on our performances from the group stage, but now it gets serious. Beating up on Pachuca, slapping up Salzburg. That's phenomenal. But now we're going to be going against a European heavyweight. And it starts on Tuesday because Real Madrid will be taking on Juventus in the round of 16. And this is a must-win game. The Pasta Mafia, Mario and Luigi FC are not ready for Xabi ball. What we saw against Salzburg in this last game in the group stage, if we play like that against Juve, we're going to go through. And I'm happy that we got matched up against Juventus because it was either them or Manchester City. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of playing Man City every single season. We play them so often, I wouldn't be surprised if we drew them in the Copa del Rey or if they drew us in the FA Cup. It seems like Real Madrid versus Man City is just a match made in heaven. This is basically the FIFA/UEFA version of a El Clasico for the international teams when they meet up. So when it ended up being Man City that we avoided, I was happy with that because Juve, we haven't played them in years. I can't tell you the last time that we played Juventus. What, like 2017? It's been a very long time. And it's going to be a very interesting matchup that we have on our hands. Now, you guys already know what we do during these match previews. We talk about both teams, and then at the end, I will be building the predicted starting 11 that Xabi Alonso needs to put out there. So you guys got to get in that comment section. Let me know what you're thinking about this match. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. Let's get it. Now, I want to talk about Real Madrid first. We topped Group H. We finished on 7 points. Al-Hilal also went through as well with 5. Salzburg finished on 4. And Pachuca, they didn't even pick up anything, right? These guys just came here for a nice little vacation in the U.S. But, I mean, this is what I expected. I think Real Madrid, any group that we're in, we're supposed to be topping it, right? It's unacceptable if we didn't come first. And even though we waited until the last day to secure our spot in the knockout rounds, you know, I can't really complain too much about what I've seen so far, considering that this is Xabi Alonso's first set of matches as Real Madrid's manager, and the guy has only been coaching us for 2 weeks now. But we've made some massive improvements. Like Xabi Alonso in the past 2 weeks has done more than what Carlo did over the last 9 months of the season. Let's just be real. The style of play is picking up. I mean, like the last game that we played was against Salzburg, and we beat them 3-0. That first half performance from Real Madrid, phenomenal. We absolutely cooked them. That was the best first half performance that I've seen from Real Madrid damn near all season. The style of play, the build-up, the goals that we scored. Vinicius cooking. Arda Güler cooking. Gonzalo Garcia. The back line looks solid. Trent had his first good game for us. Fran Garcia playing well. Nah, man. Xabi Alonso has shown me that if these players buy into his system, we are going to batter teams in Europe. I'm telling you this right now. That first half against Salzburg was a 10 out of 10. Absolute cinema. Now, the second half was hella mid, right? Salzburg, they were the better team for a majority of that period. They were getting desperate because they knew if they didn't get something from this game, then they were definitely going to get eliminated. And they played like that, right? They were a lot more aggressive that second half. And then Gonzalo Garcia, who's been one of the best players of the group stage for us, got that third goal to kind of kill it off. But this was the best performance that we've seen from Real Madrid so far. Every single game in the group stage, we have improved. And I told you guys, after we drew to Al-Hilal, to not overreact, because Xabi Alonso is going to be able to turn this around. And I said that by the time we get to the group stages of this tournament, I wanted us to look way better, right? And I think we are going to cook. Juventus are not ready for what Real Madrid are about to do on Tuesday. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Real Madrid so far throughout this tournament, and what are your expectations from us for the rest of the way. Now, let's look at what Juve got going on, right? They came second in their group, and I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by this. They were in a group with Man City, right? So Man City are clear of Juventus. They're a much better team. They have better players. They have a better manager. They spend more money. So this group actually finished how I thought it would, with Man City being top, Juventus coming second. And Juve were actually having a really good tournament until they played Man City, who battered them. But the other teams that were in this group were Al-Ain, and I believe that is Wydad. Now, both these teams, I'm forgetting where they're from, but they're not of the level of a Juve. They're not the level of a Man City. Now, looking at the recent games that Juventus had in their group stage, look at this, right? Like I said, they were absolutely cooking in their first two matches when they were playing against the smaller shit teams, right? Like, they opened up with the 5-0 win. They also went on to beat Wydad 4-1. But then they played Man City, and they got whooped. Like, Man City were running all through them. I watched this game, and it was a demolition. Like, Man City just looked so comfortable. And they are a very scary team at the moment, considering the money that they've spent, right? Considering, like, how, I mean, not just the money, but we knew that Man City were going to bounce back, right? We knew that there was no way they were going to just be shit for forever, right? Like, they're way too well run. And you see the money that they've spent this summer, and, I mean, it's paying off, because Juve were flying high. And then City came in and then absolutely violated them. And seeing Man City pull apart Juve so easily, it makes me a lot more confident going into this match. Because with the style of football that we play, we should be able to do the same thing. Juventus are a good team, but they're nowhere near us in terms of talent. And I believe that Xabi Alonso is better than their manager. So yeah, they're coming into this game off of their worst performance, and we're coming into this game off of our best. We do have the advantage. Now, looking at any of the injuries that Juve might have, it's not really anything to speak of. This guy, Kabul, they're saying that he has a knee injury. Never even heard of this guy. And I believe Locatelli is fit. So, yeah, Juventus are going to be heading into this match pretty fit. But let me know what you guys are saying about Juve and what you've seen from them so far this tournament. Now, let's get into some Real Madrid updates, because we do have some news on players who are supposed to be coming back for this match. The first one is Kylian Mbappe. The guy missed every game in the group stage. He was dealing with an illness, but according to a lot of the reports, he's supposed to be back for this match against Juventus. Now, me personally, I don't think that we've missed Mbappe. Obviously, having him there is better than not having him. But Gonzalo Garcia has played so well that it's given Mbappe time to rest without feeling the need to come back early. But yes, having Mbappe back is a big boost for us. I look forward to seeing him with the Xabi Alonso system. Also, they're saying that Xabi Alonso's plan is to call up Eder Militao. Now, I don't think he's going to play. Maybe if we're winning big, then Eder Militao might get subbed on. But the guy is coming off of a torn ACL. He's a player that I personally want to see sold this summer, but it's good that he's recovered in time for the Club World Cup, but I just don't view him as a starter anymore. And then another player that's coming back, man like Sir Bobby Charlton, okay? Endrick. They're saying that he should be available for this match. Now, I'm going to be real. Endrick is definitely not in a good position right now. Gonzalo Garcia has been phenomenal so far. And as far as I'm concerned, Gonzalo Garcia is our second choice striker. He took advantage of his opportunities when Endrick and Mbappe were not available. So now Endrick is going to have to come back, and now that we're in the knockout stage and we're not going to be playing any of these smaller teams that we should just be easily dominating, I don't know when this guy is going to get his minutes and if he's going to get enough minutes to even make that much of an impact. But it is a good thing that Endrick is possibly going to be back. Now, looking at just the other injuries that we have, right? David Alaba, he's still out. Ferland Mendy is not available. Camavinga is injured. And Danny Carvajal is still injured as well. Now, I just gave you the updates about Militao, Mbappe, and Endrick. They should be available, but let's keep an eye on it because maybe Xabi Alonso decides to not risk anything. But, yeah, these are the injuries that we have and the players who are supposedly coming back. Now, let's get into my favorite part of every single match preview, and that is predicting the starting 11 that Xabi Alonso is going to put out there. And I need you guys to get in the comment section to let me know if you agree with what I'm going to predict here. Now, formation-wise, Xabi has mainly ran a back four. But last game, we ran a back three. And that's when we've looked our best. So I want to run the back three again. I actually want to run kind of like the same formation back, like what we saw against Salzburg. The 3-5-2. We absolutely cooked. Like this back line, what Xabi Alonso is doing, like the way that we're moving the ball, like the way that we're just looking so comfortable, like the style of play, we're seeing what he's working on. So I actually would start this game in the back three. Now, obviously, it's going to be Courtois in goal, best goalkeeper in the world. I don't think anybody is going to sit here and have an issue with that. Then at right-sided center back, I think Rudiger is going to start again. He started the last game, I think was pretty solid. Middle center back, Tchouaméni. This hybrid center back / DM role that Tchouaméni's been playing underneath Xabi Alonso, it's working. It's working. Like, we're actually seeing Tchouaméni starting to live up to his potential. Left-sided center back, going Dean Howson, who I believe has been our best defender so far this tournament. He's been phenomenal. He's been the best signing that we've made. This guy is an absolute baller. There is no weakness to his game. Like, phenomenal defender. At left wing back, gonna go Fran Garcia, who actually has been playing really well. And I think Fran Garcia as a wing back is a very good option because going forward is where he thrives. Going back, defending is where he's kind of mediocre. Next to him, I'm going to say Arda. Yeah, let's have Arda Güler next to him because Arda has been phenomenal. I think Arda needs to be in the starting 11. I don't see how you drop him. I mean, like, we look so much better in possession when Arda Güler is starting. Like, everything just flows better because he's a person that's able to control that midfield. Then I'll say Jude, Valverde, and then we're going to go Trent at right wing back. Trent actually had a good game against Salzburg. Like, that was his best performance playing for Real Madrid. Then at left striker, I'm going to go Vinicius. And chat, you guys might not agree, but I don't believe Mbappe should come back into the starting 11 for this game. I think Gonzalo Garcia deserves to start again. This guy has impressed me so much. He's basically playing like a B-Tech Benzema, and his off-the-ball work rate is phenomenal. Gonzalo Garcia does deserve to start. Look, Endrick and Mbappe, or more so Mbappe, he's going to be rusty, right? Mbappe is not going to be 100%. The guy dealt with a serious illness over the last week or so. He was in the hospital. I think Mbappe should come off the bench in this game. Now, I don't think Lineup Builder would have added Gonzalo Garcia by now, but I mean, I can check, right? Because they're going to have to add my guy here. Gonzalo Garcia. Nope, he's not there, but that's what I think it should be. It'll be interesting to see if Xabi Alonso does what I predict right here, but this lineup absolutely cooked, and I want to see more of that. Xabi Alonso showed me the light. He got me out the hood. He saved us from Carlo Ball. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are saying. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And we will be live with the watch along for this game. You guys don't want to miss it. Get in that Discord as well. The link is pinned down below. Holla Madrid!